Coming into my own as an early adult into my 20s, I started to realize that life is worth so much more than just what we're seeing on the surface. Why do I want to live life hiding because of what other people might say to me? So I just really started trying different things and sharing my story. My name is Cierra Jade and I am a confidence coach, and I like to call myself your fat girl bestie. I want you to feel confident in your body and in the things you do. I started to notice my size difference specifically in early elementary school, and that can really put a target on your back for a lot of bullying. Not to mention fitting into desks at school was difficult, and just noticing that you stuck out a lot differently. Going to find my grade 8 grad dress with my mom and ultimately finding nothing in any of the stores my friends were shopping at, and having to go to like an older lady store and just buy a plain black dress. I remember that making me feel like my body was definitely different and not the same as my friends. I came out of my house one day and I saw somebody had wrote on the back window, "Whale Hunter." I just remember breaking down and saying, why do people care so much about what I look like? I'm never gonna change their opinion when they have minds like that. I just started sharing my story more and more and finding people that relate to me and just building community with them and not listening so much to the people that were spreading negativity. Moving through my 20s, I did end up having kids, and I knew that from that point on, I wanted to make sure that my insecurities with my body were not going to be portrayed onto them. Coming out of raising girls and them growing up a little bit more, I wanted to focus more on the community and what other women trying to kind of dismantle those negative thoughts. So it moved into my series, Fat Girl in the City, which I did on Instagram. And that was essentially just talking to the fat community about what activities they have always wanted to try, but felt their bodies were holding them back. Like, what even is that? What does that stand for?
Sure.
What are we doing in here? I think I have 19 episodes now of trying everything from, laser hair removal, tanning, all the fitness stuff. So spin classes, dancing, pole dancing, regular gym workouts, and I filmed it all. And that was very vulnerable, of course. Filming all those things, showing them to people, but also encouraging them to go out and try it themselves was amazing because they actually did go do it.
Okay, so we have been mopeding around now for about a half an hour.
Inclusivity does not just stop with having fun events where people come out. It's about making real, lasting impact. I really love to focus on the fashion and fitness industry. So honestly, just going in and questioning businesses, why myself and my thinner friend can't shop in the same store, why they choose to exclude certain sizes is super important. And obviously doing it in a really respectful way. We get a lot of pushback that manufacturers are just not creating the sizes that are needed. So coming up with things higher than a 2XL, because 2XL is not size inclusive. And we really need kind of the thin community to be allies for us, because they're the ones that are generating the majority of the income for these owners and buyers, which is really important. We're bombarded with social media everywhere we look, and I think that plays a huge part into how we feel about ourselves. So my biggest tip is really editing and auditing that social media account and filling it with people that look very diverse and having positive role models in your life. When I started to see, curvy and plus size models, singers, actresses really coming to light, it was really motivating to be able to move forward myself and really just throw caution to the wind and just do the thing. My top 3 things for somebody looking to start their self-love journey would be positive self-talk, eliminating obviously the negativity in your speech about your body, your mind. Starting small in the clothing department, maybe putting on the shorts one day and just going to the grocery store or sitting in your vehicle at school pickup. Just knowing you're wearing them is a great motivator to continue to move forward. My last piece would be kind of looking at your circle and who is not filling your cup anymore, and maybe bringing more of a negative piece to your journey.